Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Always. What are we uncovering today?
Well, this time we're going deep into ancient Egypt, exploring the story of Isis. And let me tell you, she's so much more than just a goddess.
Oh, I've heard her story is quite something beyond the typical goddess tales, right?
Absolutely. We've got some amazing excerpts to guide us, so let's jump right in.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, right off the bat, her family background is incredible. I mean, talk about a powerful lineage. We're talking Geb, the earth god, and Nut, the sky goddess.
Whoa, talk about starting at the top. So she's basically royalty from the get-go.
Exactly. It's like she was destined for greatness from the moment she was born. But there's more to it than just her lineage.
Yeah, what else makes her so special?
Well, she was renowned for her incredible wisdom and her deep understanding of magic. Like, she wasn't just messing around with spells. She was a master.
Oh, wow. A true force to be reckoned with. So we're not just talking about a goddess here.
Yeah.
She sounds more like a powerful sorceress, a figure of immense influence.
That's exactly it. And here's something I find really cool, all those symbols associated with her. Like, the throne hieroglyph and the ankh.
Right, those are pretty iconic, but what's the deeper meaning? They're not just decorations, are they?
Not at all. It's like they're visual clues to understanding her deeper significance. Take the throne, for example. It's not just about her being a queen, sitting pretty.
Yeah, it represents something more, right?
Exactly. It represents her authority, her legitimacy as a ruler. It's a symbol of power, pure and simple. And then there's the ankh. Now that's an interesting one.
Yeah, the ankh is everywhere in ancient Egyptian art.
It's a symbol of life and immortality.
Yeah.
So in a way, it points to her role as a protector and a giver of life. It's pretty powerful stuff when you think about it.
Wow, those symbols really add another layer to her story, don't they? Like, they're not just there for aesthetics, they're conveying a whole message.
Totally, but hold on. There's one more connection. We can't forget the Nile. That's a big one.
Oh, right, the Nile, the lifeblood of ancient Egypt. It was everything to them, wasn't it?
Absolutely. And Isis was deeply connected to it, symbolizing its life-giving power, ensuring the cycle of renewal and prosperity for all of Egypt. But, she wasn't alone in this. This is where Osiris comes in. And their meeting, oh boy, it was like something out of a cosmic love story.
Okay, now I'm intrigued. This sounds like a match made in, well, not heaven, but on a cosmic scale. So who was this Osiris?
Osiris was her husband, and together they were like the ultimate power couple. I mean, their union was believed to represent the perfect harmony of male and female energies.
It sounds like a cosmic balancing act. So what were their individual roles in this divine partnership?
Well, Osiris, he was all about bringing order and justice to Egypt. Establishing laws, teaching agriculture, laying the groundwork for a thriving society.
So he was the one focused on building a structured civilization. And what about Isis? Was she just the queen by his side, or did she play a more active role?
Oh, she was much more than just a queen. She was a nurturing, protective presence, using her wisdom and magic to ensure that everyone benefited from this newfound stability.
So she was like the heart and soul of this golden age, ensuring its well-being, while Osiris focused on the structural and legal aspects.
Exactly. It's like they complemented each other perfectly. Their reign, it wasn't just Osiris's success, it was their success, a true partnership. But sadly, as we know, even the most idyllic times can come to an end.
Uh-oh. Sounds like we're about to enter a darker chapter of the story. What happened?
Well, that's where Set enters the picture. Osiris's brother, consumed by envy. That good old sibling rivalry, but on a divine scale.
Oh dear. Even among gods, family drama can get messy. So how does Set disrupt this perfect harmony?
Oh, it's brutal. Set, driven by pure jealousy, hatches this cunning plan to get rid of Osiris. He tricks him, seals him alive in a coffin, and tosses it into the Nile.
Seriously, that's cold. Talk about a betrayal of epic proportions. Poor Osiris, what a horrible fate. So, what happens next? How does Isis react to this devastating loss? Well, this is where we see Isis's true strength. She's devastated, obviously, but she doesn't just sit around and weep.
She takes action.
Absolutely. She embarks on this incredible journey to find Osiris. Imagine searching for your lost love, knowing he was betrayed and murdered.
I can't even imagine. But to find his body, wouldn't it be lost in the Nile?
Well, it gets worse, actually. When she finally finds him, it's even more horrifying than she could have imagined.
Oh no, what had happened?
Set, in his cruelty, had dismembered Osiris's body and scattered the pieces throughout Egypt. It's a truly gruesome image. It's almost like he wanted to erase Osiris completely.
That's just awful. So what does Isis do?
She doesn't give up. Piece by piece, she travels all over Egypt, gathering the remains of her beloved Osiris, driven by her love and this incredible determination to restore what was lost.
Wow, that's dedication. It sounds almost impossible.
And it is. But Isis, remember, she's a powerful sorceress. With her incredible magic, she manages to reassemble Osiris's body.
So she puts him back together, like a puzzle.
In a way, yes. And get this, she actually brings him back to life.
She resurrects him. Seriously.
She does. It's a powerful moment that showcases her mastery over life and death. But there's a catch.
There's always a catch, right? What is it this time?
The resurrection is only temporary. Osiris is still fated to rule the underworld, but during this brief reunion, something incredible happens.
What? What happens?
Horus is conceived, a son born from love and loss, destined to challenge, set, and restore balance to Egypt. Talk about a glimmer of hope amidst tragedy.
Wow. So even in death, Osiris's legacy continues. But what about Isis? Raising a future king while hiding from a vengeful god, that can't be easy.
It's a perilous situation, no doubt. Isis knows she and Horus are in danger, so she makes a difficult decision. She retreats into the marshes of the Nile Delta.
The marshes. That sounds like a rough place to hide.
It's a dangerous, unpredictable environment, yes, but it offers sanctuary. Hidden away in this labyrinth of waterways, she can protect Horus and prepare him for his destiny.
She basically becomes this fierce mama bear, shielding her cub from the big bad wolf.
Exactly. She's not just a mother, she's a strategist. Biding her time, teaching Horus everything he needs to know to confront Set and reclaim his birthright.
It sounds like the setup for an epic showdown. Good versus evil.
Oh, absolutely. This is way more than just a personal vendetta. It's a cosmic battle. Horus versus Set. A struggle between order and chaos, justice and tyranny. The fate of Egypt hangs in the balance.
So what happens? Does Isis just send Horus off to fight while she waits anxiously at home?
No way. Isis isn't just a worried mother on the sidelines. She's a key player in this whole drama, using her magic and her cunning to protect Horus, to guide his decisions, and ultimately to help him achieve victory. Remember, she's the great of magic.
This is incredible. It's like a classic hero's journey, but with a twist. The hero has this amazing, powerful mother fighting alongside him every step of the way.
Exactly. And it's through their combined efforts, this mother-son team, that Set is finally defeated, balance is restored to Egypt, and Horus ascends to the throne, reclaiming his rightful place as pharaoh.
It's a victory hard won, but well-deserved. And Isis, she's at the heart of it all. She's the protector, the healer, the magician, the queen, the mother. It's like she embodies everything good and powerful, overcoming incredible challenges.
Her story is so much more than just a tale about ancient Egypt, wouldn't you say? It's about love, loss, resilience, the battle between good and evil. These are themes that resonate across cultures and time periods.
It's almost like her story is speaking to us directly, even thousands of years later.
Absolutely. Her influence extends far beyond ancient Egypt. Think about it. She became a central figure, not just in their religion, but also in various other cultures and belief systems across the ancient world. She's associated with healing, protection, magic, and motherhood.
It's amazing how a figure from ancient mythology can feel so relevant to our lives today.
It's because her story taps into something deep within us. It speaks to our own desires for strength, compassion, and determination, even in the face of overwhelming challenges.
So looking at everything we've uncovered, it's clear that Isis is so much more than just a goddess.
She's a multifaceted figure, a symbol of resilience and enduring love, a testament to the power of the human spirit, even when facing those really difficult times.
I think what strikes me the most is how her story doesn't shy away from the complexities of life. It acknowledges the pain, the loss, the betrayal, but it also highlights the strength and the resilience that we as humans are capable of.
Right. It doesn't give us easy answers or simple solutions, does it? It gives us something to think about. Those moral dilemmas, those difficult choices. It challenges us to examine our own values and to consider the different ways we might approach the challenges in our own lives.
It's almost like it's saying, hey, life is messy. There are no easy answers, but you can get through it. And that's pretty powerful.
Yeah, it definitely encourages you to embrace that messiness. To wrestle with those tough questions. It's not about finding a definitive interpretation. It's more about the journey.
Totally. It's about asking questions and challenging assumptions. And sometimes it's okay not to have all the answers. It's more about sparking that curiosity and encouraging us to think critically about ourselves and the world around us.
Exactly. It's like a mental workout. And in a world where everything's so instant, it's refreshing to dive deep into something that makes you think, makes you ponder.
Totally. It's like we've been given this incredible gift, these ancient stories that offer glimpses into different ways of seeing the world. And within those stories, we often find reflections of our own hopes, fears, and aspirations. It's that recognition that connects us, even across cultures and time.
It's that shared human experience, those core emotions and challenges that we all face no matter where or when we live.
So, as we wrap up our deep dive into the captivating world of Isis, what's one key takeaway you hope our listeners walk away with?
Well, for me, it's the reminder that Isis's story is not just about ancient Egypt. It's a reflection of the human spirit's capacity for love, resilience, and the pursuit of justice. It's a story that transcends time and place, offering a timeless wisdom that can still resonate with us today.
Beautifully said. It's like she's showing us that even in the face of the most difficult challenges, we can find the strength to overcome and to create something meaningful.
Absolutely. Her story is an inspiration. It encourages us to embrace the complexities of life, to face our fears, and to never give up hope.
And as we venture out into the world, armed with this newfound knowledge and inspiration, perhaps we can all channel a bit of Isis's unwavering spirit in our own lives.
Who knows, maybe we'll even discover a bit of magic within ourselves along the way.
Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey into the heart of ancient Egypt. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep into the mysteries of the world.